This video is sponsored by the delicious pizza topping co's monkey fingernail clippings, the ultimate thing to put on a pizza. This is the cheap adventure to Gran Canaria in the Canary Islands, which are part of Spain. Let the adventure begin. Where should I go first in Gran Canaria? Well, what's that I can see? Is that a funicular? Yes, it is. Let's go and explore the funicular hotel. To get to this funicular, I had to go all the way to the top of the hill, because you can only enter the funicular at the very top. You can't enter at the bottom. So the reception of the hotel was at the top of the hill, and the funicular takes you down to the hotel rooms lower down the hill. That is very odd. You would have thought it'd be the other way around. But anyway, into the hotel I go, and let's go and ride the funicular. Only one of the two funiculars was working. This funicular was built by ThyssenKrupp. Oh, so the left-hand one's got two sets of doors, opens on the left as well. I wasn't expecting that. And at the lowest floor of the funicular, there is a motor just dumped there, where they had to get the motor replaced. That is weird. I get the impression this thing breaks down all the time. I don't know why, but one's broken, there's a rusty motor on the side, and there's a ThyssenKrupp of all companies. Yeah, the other funicular's buffered. As I can see, that has actually hit its buffer. And if we look down at the bottom of the funicular tracks, there is the old funicular car. This is what the funicular used to look like before it was replaced. They've just dumped the old car down there. That is just odd. Interesting thing is, normally on these funiculars, the inner and outer door on separate motors. On this, there's actually an unlatcher. The two sides of it actually joined together, which I was not expecting. Door latch. Oh, and it's done in the angle for funicular. Let's go up to floor 6. Go, funicular time. Let's take a look at the hotel swimming pool. The swimming pool is nothing that special. Now we go to the next hotel, which is the Bamboo Hotel. This is one of the best themed resort hotels I came across. It's themed with a lot of bamboo. It's very interesting. Let's take a look at some of the atriums. They've put a lot of effort into theming this. This is a very nice hotel, and it's nice and large. Let's go and explore it. This is nice. The lifts in this hotel are Schindler 5400 Euro lifts. take a look at the hotel swimming pools. This hotel has got 2 different sets of swimming pools. The first set of swimming pools makes a circle shape, like it's a circular river and you can swim around. You can also see a hotel's put a lot of effort into the theming here as well. And along to the middle section. And now I go to the next resort hotel, which is the Tabur Princess. This is 2 buildings in identical mirror image to each other. This hotel looks very posh and very nice. And the lifts are some shaftless lifts. Oh, cheapos this. Shaftless.
Doors opening. Going up.
Let's explore this hotel. This is a very nice hotel and it's got some really good posh theming to it. And let's take a look at the swimming pool, which is also very nice. And now I go to the other part of the building. This is an identical mirror image of the first part, which means it's also got the exact same lifts. It's got some more shaftless lifts. And now I go to the next resort hotel, which is the Lopesan Costa Meloneras. This is a 5-star resort and it is very posh, and the lifts are very posh as well, as it's got classic Schindler Myconics with capacitive buttons. These lifts are epic for intelligent levelling, intelligent overrun and pre-doors. Classic Myconic. This hotel has got 5 pools. The main pool is an infinity pool, which means it's got an optical illusion to make the furthest wall of the swimming pool look invisible. So when you look at it from this angle, it looks like a swimming pool continues out into the sea, even though it doesn't. This is not a sea, this is just a swimming pool, but it's a really nice optical illusion they've created. And the other swimming pools look very nice as well. And now I go to the next resort hotel, which is Marlin Ibiza. Not sure why the hotel's named after a completely different island to this one. This hotel's got a shaftless lift that isn't shaftless. What? So the lift actually has the metalwork of a full lift shaft. It's not got any glass around it, so it's still exposed to the elements like a shaftless lift, except it's not a shaftless shape. I don't get a point of this at all. This lift has got the interior of a Schindler 3300, although the lift itself isn't a 3300, it's a custom build. But the weirdest thing about a lift is it's on a side chassis. The entire lift is suspended from the building side of the lift shaft, meaning that all of the metalwork of this lift shaft is completely unnecessary, as it doesn't support anything. The lift's entirely supported from the side, so the whole thing doesn't even make any sense. This is one of the weirder shaftless lifts I've seen. You've got interior 3300. It's actually on a side chassis over on that side. You've got no chassis components on this side at all. I've not seen one quite like this. Ooh, that started up in a bit of a wobbly way.
no glass on the outer metal bits of this. This is a shaftless lift. There's no glass on the external of the shaft, it's so weird.
On the top floor of this hotel, there is a small swimming pool, but the water was very cold.
What is so confusing is there's definitely no glass in the outer sections of this. So why is it shaftless? It might as well not even bother being shaftless.
Let's take a look at the main swimming pools, which were also cold. And let's take a look at the main lifts.
So, main lifts. Schindler.
El ascensor está bajando.
There's no notice.
Puerta abierta.
Now I go to the next resort hotel, which is Lopesan Villa. 5-star hotel. Let's go and explore it. The lifts are some nice Schindler 5400s. Let's take a look at the swimming pools. This hotel looks very posh and the swimming pools are very nice. A lot of effort has gone into the design of this place. Let's go and explore this very nice hotel. This hotel has got 5 outside swimming pools. There's also got some indoor pools. The annoying thing is a lot of these hotels count the indoor pool as like a spa sort of thing, so it's not like part of the normal hotel facility. You have to pay more for that, so you can't just walk in. The regular pools were a bit too cold to swim in, sadly. So far I've not been for a swim yet, even though all the pools look amazing. It's January and the outdoor unheated pools just aren't warm enough for me because I'm not very good at cold water. And now we go along to the service lift, which is a Schindler Smart, which is very nice. And now I go along to the tallest building I went in Gran Canaria, which is the next resort hotel, called Hotel Corona. That is an unfortunate name. The lifts here are some Schindler lifts, except they're quite generic here. I'm not sure if this was a model, if this was like a lower grade of Schindler lift.
So I've just noticed this sign, children under 14 should be accompanied by an adult. That's a bit overprotective really for just inside the lift. Now if that was about going on top of the lift then I'd agree, because if you're under 14 it's not really safe on your own really. Although that said, being on top of the lift, it depends on someone as an individual. I know loads of adults that'd be unsafe on top of the lift. It depends on your own ability to assess danger. On top of the lift that's more kind of what I'd say is true, but inside lift, come on. Someone who's like under 14 is safe to go inside the lift on their own. That is just ridiculous.
And now let's take a look at the price of food. This burger from McDonald's costs £7. That's just for a burger on its own. And inflation, prices have gone up everywhere. Price in England hasn't gone up that much compared to the Eurozone, where prices have gone extremely high. And finally, just at sunset, I managed to find a swimming pool which I can actually swim in. This pool is nice and warm. It's an outdoor pool. It looks really nice. And unlike the other pools, I've actually heated this one to a decent temperature. So let's go for a swim.
Okay, don't drop the phone in the water. Because I'm so used to holding a GoPro in the water, I might put a phone in the water by accident. I hope not. There we go, that's the pool. My GoPro's out of case, bro. It was cheap Chinese GoPro and the plastic fatigued and just snapped. Like, that's really annoying. I'm so glad it didn't happen in the water. Otherwise my GoPro would be ruined. But we need a new GoPro. Any recommendations, anyone? What new GoPro should I get? Obviously I'm not getting an actual one. It has to be a fake Chinese one.
So then, it's now night time, let's go and explore this hotel. All of the lifts here are just Otis Gen 2s, which is boring, but this hotel has a bit of a maze layout, which makes it interesting. The main swimming pool looks like this. And one of the Otis Gen 2s has got a speed indicator on the screen.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen that, speed indicator.
And now go to the centre of the resorts area of Gran Canaria, and along to this hotel. The lifts are just boring Gen 2s. But let's go on to the rooftop.
Rooftop time. Who's there? I don't think I trust that surface there. I look down, go with Spanish standards.
Let's take a look in the lift motor room, which is empty. The lifts have been replaced with Gen 2 MRLs, and the motor room is no longer used. And I really disagree with this, because replacing a motor room lift with an MRL is a downgrade, and I really do not like the trend of buildings with motor rooms not using the motor room. And let's take a look at a view from the rooftop.
I don't like the taste of music round here. This pool area looks nice.
Now to a very weird ThyssenKrupp lift. This lift has got doors at right angles, however it's not a diagonal chassis lift. For a moment I thought it was a side chassis lift, except it can't be because the side the chassis is on is one of the sides of the doors. So it seems like it's a regular chassis lift, but a chassis is at the side of the car. That's just completely odd.
So that bit there looks like it's a diagonal chassis because I've cornered it off, but the other side, it's not a diagonal chassis. I don't know that way it's held onto because the tracks aren't there, the tracks are coming back there. Oh my, the tracks for the lift are there and there, so I guess the chassis is there after all, but it goes across. It's not even a side chassis, it's a regular chassis, but just on the side. The chassis goes across there, at the side of the lift, so the whole car's overhanging.